Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, lovers, haters, wasted spacers. Who cares? Thanks for coming on to this brand new channel. But if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, it's Saturday morning. I am heading out any minute, actually, to have breakfast with my son. Not too sure where to go yet. I know there's a football match kicking off at 10 a.m. this morning. Who's playing? Tunisia and Australia. Tunisia and Australia. Should be an entertaining match. Don't know which way it'll go. Football has been crazy over the last couple of days. If I'm honest, last night's match, England and USA, was a little bit boring. People say, the England should have won. Well, the truth is, the USA have been growing in talent for the last, 15, 20, 30 years at football. And watching England play the USA, I can tell you this. England looked to be more... What's the word for it? I wouldn't say clinical. They've used that word. Anyway, let's say the word clinical. But the USA looked a lot fitter. They were stronger. They were faster. They were this. England looked like... They looked tired, in my opinion. Well, there's been loads happening. I've had a few emails come in. And yes, someone mentioned to me. I'll mention this. I'll get it out of the way. Prince Harry and Meghan. There's a possibility their titles will be taken off them now. I believe that King Charles has made plans to have them removed. Regardless of what you're hearing anywhere else, I do believe they're going to go. It's in the paper today, and I've seen it on Twitter. Even I joined Twitter to have a go at YouTube. Still having YouTube have now given me my own individual that I'm speaking to non-stop. Her name's Taylor. She's doing a great job, and unfortunately YouTube are closed till Monday. So there we go. We'll see what happens. I think I've missed the last payment before Christmas. Let's hope they can fix it on Monday. Anyway, still have hope. What else is going on? Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, who's, ready? Our own Prime Minister, who we all know is worth over £700 million. Guess what he's went and done? In the middle, when his government are telling us to not fill the kettle up, turn down the thermostat, shut the curtains. They're telling us how to save money. But at the same time, Rishi Sunak has just had a statue put in the garden at number 10. Not an ordinary statue in the garden at number 10, one that Rishi loved. I believe it cost £1.3 million to put a statue in the Prime Minister's garden. What a Prime Minister that is. So far, he's turning out to be the worst Prime Minister. Probably worse than Truss, actually. Because we knew that Truss was just stupid from the minute she opened their mouth. Rishi hid as a Chancellor for a while. And if you look at what he's really done, he's lost billions and billions of pounds by giving it to ordinary members of the public who pretended to have companies and who set up companies in Companies House during the pandemic. And then those companies went bankrupt and he lost billions of pounds from companies that never paid it back. But that's just Rishi Sunak for you. Clearly a very good businessman. Clearly a very good businessman. It's a shame. There's also in the media today, Katie Price. Used to be known as Jordan. But Katie Price. Now, she's in the media today because animal rights campaigners are trying to campaign to make sure she is not allowed to have a pet. Because so far, and I'll read this to you. Every time she has a pet, something goes wrong. Ready? Her horse was run over. She had to give away a dog. Her Alsatian died because it was run over. Her German Shepherd died because it was run over. And her French Bulldog Rollo suffocated. So, is that a woman that should really be having pets around her? She should be trusted with pets. She can't even be trusted with husbands, for God's sake. Listen, there's a lot going on today. Argentina playing Mexico, I think. So, Argentina, it's a must-win for them. Wow, Qatar's out. Looks like Wales need to beat England. This is true. Wales need to beat England at least 5-0 to qualify for the next round. Can you see that happening? I don't know, honestly. We'll see what happens today. This morning I woke up there's an MP, I think you all know her. Claudia Webb MP, the MP that got a suspended sentence from jail. She was harassing somebody. She threatened to throw acid into another female's face. And she's on preaching about... fuck me. She's on preaching on social media about it's Women's Day. Women should not be harassed. We need to support women and the suppression against violence. And I'm like, have you forgotten that you are on a suspended sentence from trying to throw acid into a female's face? Then she tweeted something this morning. She tweeted something about Islam. Islamophobia is something that shouldn't be accepted in the West. Now, I shouldn't have tweeted, but I did. And guys that I know, individuals that I know that are Muslims, are actually chatting to me. They're not screaming at me, they're chatting to me about things. And I says, well, Islam isn't compatible with Western culture, which is what I said. And a friend of mine who's a Muslim got in and he went, why? And I explained why. I said, well, I'm not going to go into the details. I went, number one, Islam states that when women are menstruating on their period, that they are not to be touched until they're cleansed. I said, that's not compatible with West. And he explained to me, and I went, okay. Bajibaki, which is a cultural thing in Islam. And he went, mm-hmm. And I'm not going to go into that. Google it. And then I went, but Islam states that nudity, sexuality, alcoholism, all these different things are sins and are not to be accepted by Islam. But at the same time, Islam accepts underage marriages and certain things. I'm not going to go into certain things. And he said, yeah, you've got a point, Trev. I said, well, that's it. That's all the West wants to know. I mean, I'm only a small cog, but, you know, all religions, you know, Catholic Church brings its own issues. Let's be honest with you. They've been hiding up, in my own opinion, paedophilia for decades. Christians are another weird type. I class myself as Christian, but Christians will shake your hand and smile and put money in a basket in a church, and the minute you walk out, they meet up and they slag you off and they backstab you. So religions are all cults. All religions are little cults, and they all have their ways of doing things, and they all don't like each other. They all say we need to be acceptance of them, but then behind closed doors, they don't like each other. So religions is one of the things which I don't agree on, you know. And you know what? Ricky Gervais says, well, I don't believe in religions. And he's got a point. He's got a point. At least he's open and honest about it, isn't he? Well, listen, no point going on about all different things. Yes, for those that ask, yes, I class myself as a Christian, but I don't preach it. I believe in helping people around me, but I also can point out an asshole when I see one, and that's the bottom line. Listen, thanks for watching my new channel. I appreciate your support, and for those that love my Christmas tree, thank you. Have a great day, guys. Take care.